Welcome, fellow exiles. The mead's cold, the hearth is warm. I'm Grandpa, and we're playing Valheim. Pull up a stool, follow along, as today Conrad is setting out from Othala-Garth once more, pushing into the eastern lands. We've got We've got our eyes peeled for the elusive, mysterious axe head. I found the curious axe head twice now, but that other one, he's a sneaky fellow. Those anniversary relics are still out there, hiding in the brush. It's a long trek that will certainly test the old man's wind, and we'll have to be mindful of the Wyrd's weight as we explore these new horizons. Let's see what the Norns have in store for us today. Gonna grab that portal and head back to those eastern islands. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the map, where we left off. So you can see we found a handful of possibilities, none of them that bore fruit for us. And we're exploring this new island. Now, looking back, I thought that we might have missed a couple. Well, first of all, let's grab this portal and stick it in our pocket, and this workbench. And there wasn't a whole lot in this chest that we need right now. But I want to run back to the coast because I thought we might have missed something back here. Just following along the edge of this black forest. I think we got a attention of a... what's going... Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. There we go. I was trying to fight off a boar with my hammer. And the hammer just doesn't work as well as the mace. In fact, you can't attack with the hammer at all. See, I thought that we might have passed a building. Oh, it's not a building. That's a bear. Yeah, I gotta watch that. His knockback really puts us in the dirt. Should have dodge rolled on that one. My timing's off. Trying to get those 3 hits combos in between, and they're not timed just right. He'll attack before the second one. Hey, now that's the first time I've noticed our trinket fired. See up there the upper right bronze icon, bronze pendant icon. We've got 45 seconds there of the bronze pendant effect. Let's take a look at that real quick. That bronze pendant effect increases our stamina regeneration, so it makes it a little easier for us to stay in the fight. Looks like we're running out of bacon. We better have another bite. Besides, it's always time for another piece of bacon. Now, I thought I saw, yeah, right there. I think we ran right by this guy last time we were here. I'm surprised to see it so close to being in the Black Forest. I mean, to me, this looks like it is in the Black Forest proper. But it's an A-frame. It just doesn't have our prize in it. Okay. Let's trade these rocks for the amber. The amber, at least we can trade it in at the vendor if we ever find it. I'd really, really like to find Aldor. Oh, while we're here, let's mark this off our map saying we found it and we're moving on because it didn't work. All right. Still have that habit of always trying to grab every little stick and every little raspberry that I see. We don't need that stuff. We're a little further along than that. Gonna have to keep my eyes peeled so we don't miss buildings like that again. Look at that, another bear. Isn't there a bear right there? Yep, see him next to that tree? Just waiting for us. Now, I don't know if we're looking for an A-frame with a roof or without a roof, but I'm guessing it's the one with the roof. But we'll check this one out. Yeah, got a deer. We've been to this one before. I would bet you anything that we put that deer trophy there ourselves. Yep, it's even marked off on the map. Okay. I think we just caught up with where we were. Alright. Well, if the worst thing that were to come out of this is we found Aldor the vendor, I'd be happy. Haldor has a couple of items that we want, and as soon as we find him, I'll be really happy to tell you all about him. Got a couple of boars here. You can certainly use the boar meat, since we haven't had much time to spend at West Shore area finishing out West Thala. Got a runestone here. I wonder if it's one we've seen before. Give thanks to Frey for the rain and sun, for the shoots that break the earth's skin, and for fruits of that vine. Give thanks to Odin for flesh and bone, the smoke from the cooking fire, the warm pelt, and the strength of your arm. Thank you, Frey. Thank you, Odin. And please, Frey, help us find the curious axe head. The elusive, mysterious axe head, so that we can complete our quest for the early axes. I'd really love to see that vendor icon pop up on our map. Oh, let's take a look inside this tower. It's not what we're looking for, but... Oh, no. Got a a big lag window there. Sorry about that, Exiles. The Wyrd's wait is upon us. And the Norns certainly spun a new thread on that one. So I decided to give home base a name. The name, look at, now that looks like a promising A-frame. Full roof line. Very A-frame-ish. No door though. And no prize. Well, let's mark it off. There's another one bites the dust. Anyway, came up with a name. Oh, look at that. We're right at the foot of the mountains. That'll... Oh, and I can hear a wolf up there. It's too bad that's not homeland where we could take him home with us. That is just a gorgeous view across the meadows and into the pines. Sometimes the scenery is just breathtaking. Gonna cut down on our ability to find structures, though, as our little strip of meadows here is starting to narrow on us. Squeezed between the Black Forest and the mountains. And yet another runestone. What has Ulf got for us this time? On this spot, a tree fell on the head, and I cursed the gods. Oh, yeah, you gotta watch those falling trees. They're one of the leading causes of death in the meadows. Oh, look at that big old copper deposit sitting there. And I think I hear one of the blue ghosts nearby. I don't see him, but that was a very distinctive sound. Okay, so we're at the edge of where the Black Forest meets the mountains. We're going to turn here and head back along the mountainside and just keep filling out our grid pattern on the map. We took this all right up to the Black Forest, didn't we? Looks like it. So let's follow the mountain line here. That is mountain line, not mountain lion. Could eat another bite, I guess we will. How about some sausages? That's not an A-frame, so that's more than likely not the house we're looking for. Though I do hear the sound of gold and honey. What do we want to get rid of here? I hate to waste it, but there's just not enough use for that. And it looks like the queen's out here. There we go. And no treasure chest for us. So we'll mark that one as done and keep looking. Ah, there's some echoes of the past. Let's check them out. That's a good possibility as long as they're not occupied. Oh, but they are. Got a lot of the swamp men in there. Here they come. Let's see if we can find some protection from those bows. And then we should use our parry on this guy. There we go. So, we got two or just one? Yeah, we got two. It's going to make it difficult because they're alternating their shots. There we go. Alright, before we delve deeper into those echoes, we need to put up a safety net. Let's head up to this spot and we can drop a recall portal just in case we need it. Never hurts to be prepared. That's why we always want to carry the wood, enough wood for a crafting table. So, seemed like a really fast day, but nighttime's coming, and we want to be prepared for the shadows of the dark. Alright, let's dole out our findings here. Put them all away properly so that we can grab the rest of the stuff that we left behind. So, We've got the rested buff, or the protection of the hearth. Hearth? 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 I don't know which way you will say that. I think it's hearth. Let's get some sleep. And then we can start that fight. And not have to worry about a long boat ride back. It's a lot more convenient if we don't have to take the whaler's way. While I personally enjoy the fight against these I thought I'd be able to jump through that window, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. All right, we got a couple of walkers over there that aren't confined, so let's look at addressing them first. And we want to be sure we've got a full belly before we do that. You hear that? Alright, we gotta be more careful with our using our shield. Alright. Yeah, we hear the sound of the body piles. The flies that swarm those body piles let us know that the respawn is going to be there. I don't see any way for we get... Oh wait, that may be a beehive and not a body pile. Let's see, can we hit that beehive from this side? There we go. Now, I don't hear the swarm of flies around the body pile, so I think we just have one or two in here to take out. Alright, that's 2 buildings down. Oh, look at that. They knocked the wall out right before we came in. Alright. So we've got that building. That big building. Oh, we got 2 big buildings. 3 big buildings. This is a... This was a big village once upon a time. Let's see if we can stand on this roof and take out that body pile. Gonna drop a crafting table and then put some ladders up this building. And see if we've got the right angle on that body pile there. I don't know. I don't know if we've got the height here. Let's add another ladder. Now, of course, we could just storm that building and try to take out the swamp men and the body pile at the same time. But if I can do it, no, and the rain stopped, so we're gonna have the, I think, alright. Looks like they broke out. Where did they get out? Oh, I see, right there. Alright, we got anything we don't need here? Yeah, lots. So we'll pick up that fine wood. And, I think I'm gonna head back and switch armor. Plus, there's no need to fight in this rain. Let's pick up our root harness. That will help with the arrows. As you can see, it has the resistant versus pierce. So even if we drop, and I don't think we are dropping, we're trading 10 armor to 8 armor, so that's a drop of 2 armor points. But the resistant versus pierce is going to make up for that. Now we can pick up a couple of armor by trading our 10 armor pants for our iron greaves. So we're sacrificing our movement speed here for better armor class, and we have a pierce resistant from the root harness. So since we're not running around the meadows and instead we're fighting in a limited space, we're not that pressed for movement. Wow, we have 20 Draugr trophies. That's amazing. I didn't know we'd fought enough to pick up that many. And again, we're running out of space for things, so let's use this extra area we have here. Fill some of that in. Okay. We've got a stack of honey over here. We can add that to. Stack of entrails we can add to. We need to find a home for that stack of deer meat. Just trying to keep things organized as we keep filling up more and more of our storage containers. It's truly amazing how much stuff we have gathered. Just assuming it's partially through the afternoon, maybe we can sleep off this storm. Well, it's morning and we're still stormy. Though the sound of lightning and thunder is certainly lightening up a little bit. I don't see an end to the storm in sight. Let's head back over to the eastern lands and let's finish off those echoes of the past. So we're going to have the wet debuff a little slower stamina regen because of that. Oh, another beehive. Holy cow. So we got at least one body pile in there. Let's grab our bee first, and then maybe we'll take this middle building. How are we doing on food? We could use some bacon. Yeah, I don't see a body pile in this one, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I missed the door. Oh, they're free. They could have walked out on us at any point. Well, that's not the early axes. Let's get rid of this trophy. We don't need to carry that around. And I don't have a good use for board trophies. That window's just a little... Alright, we're going to try to charge this. Keep the shield up. Deal with the body pile, hopefully along with the Drugard at the same time. An elite. We got a few of them here, and our health is dropping. Alright. 3 down, 1 to go. There we go. So, we got lucky on that one. Fairly efficient in taking out an elite, 2 archers, and an axeman. However, we're not coming up. with our elusive prize. So we got a body pile in here. Let's see if we can, alright, we're down to 5 minutes on that sausage. Gonna go ahead and get the extra health that a new one will give us. So eat that sausage, get the extra, what is that, 20, 30 points of health that it gives us before we charge in there to take out this body pile and the Drugar that are waiting for us. Alright, up to 110. We got another elite. Body pile and elites down. Multiple archers. The old man's wind is getting low here. There we go. Got both of those archers in one swing of the mace. That was helpful. So, another Droger village down. Wait, I still hear one. I thought we got them all. Oh, there's this one. So I almost left one. We got 2 archers, no body pile. And another beehive. What is that? Like 3 beehives in this village. I'm beginning to think the Droger like bees. Oh, we walked into that too soon and got poisoned. So keep in mind, once you break that beehive, you want to give the bees a minute to disperse. Let's go ahead and grab this fine wood. Break those tables and chairs down and get the extra fine wood. It's there for the taking. Alright, let's mark these off our list. Just bringing up the map with them, making a mark to say we've been here. And moving on to the next building. I mean, I suppose it's pretty obvious we've been here because the buildings are all cleared out. Got another chair there, so just a little more fine wood. But this way, if we ever need to, we can look at the map. We'll know where that Drugar village was once upon a time. Yeah, we did that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings on the map, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the village. So I think this far one we didn't get on the map. Is that right? Yep. Alright, so take a quick look at the map. We were following along this mountain. And then we've got all of this uncharted along the coastline that we can go back over. So let's do that. Let's just follow this and kind of fill in the map the way we came from, just a little further inland. Stuck behind a tree. What do we got over here? One of those ancient stone circles. I love the looks of those. I just wish they had some significance. Perhaps someday that mystery will be uncovered for us. Is that a building over there? Ah! Another skeleton arena. I love this addition to the game. A great place to come and challenge your skills as a warrior. Looks like there's a building over here, or is that another village? More echoes of the past? And these are occupied too. Oh. Had another raincoat moment. We left the portal back there as our lifeline instead of picking it up. Alright. When they're solo like that, they're pretty easy to take care of. Take a peek at what we got here. We got a body pile and 2 axemen. Let's take that body pile out. Alright. They want to knock us out the door here. There we go. All the furniture we're tearing up, we're getting lots of free fine wood. Multiple We've got an archer and an axeman. So by taking the body pile out first, the existing Draugr will kind of serve as placeholders, because the body pile won't spawn a new one until those existing Draugr are killed. But if we want the fight to drag out, we go for the Draugr first and let the body pile keep spawning. I don't find that's the most efficient way to survive, but it will prove a challenge for you if you like a good challenge. Alright, we got a building over here that we haven't been in yet. No body pile, but we have another beehive. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have more queens than we know what to do with. So let those calm down, and now we can approach. Get the queen without having any problems. We probably don't need a lot more flint, and if we do, it's easy to find. We don't need more Draugr trophies. So let's leave those behind in the chest. And let's go find the last of these Draugr. Alright. Check our health. Make sure we're eating. Let's get that health above 100 again. And I can hear the body pile. So here we go. Wow, there's a lot of them. Now, that's time we didn't get the body pile first, but they were blocking the door on us, so we could sure use that trinket to pop for us. But it's hard to get that stamina up, even when we fought 3 or 4 of them. We didn't pop that trinket. Now, our rested bonus is gone. We should head back and recover that power of the hearth. But there's one more building we haven't looked at. Oh. There's more than one, because I can hear people in this one. No body pile. And no chest. Up. And no body pile and no chest again. I believe that's, I think we've covered all the buildings on this one. Let's mark them off the map. And then we're going to have to run back and grab our portal. Without a rested bonus. And night's coming on pretty quickly. Alright, let's use Eclair's power here. See if we can't get back to that portal right there real quick. Now's when I wish I had brought the portal, because that 10% reduction in speed by the iron armor is, you notice it when you're trying to run cross country. I think we missed this little building last time. Not anything here. Wait a minute. Guess that's just a plant sticking up through the floor. Okay. Threw me. I thought maybe there was something there. And there's our portal. Let's head back to our hearth and bring this day to a close. So, we saw several echoes of the past and plenty of Draugr occupants. We won't have to worry about those again. But we had little success in the search for the curious axe head. Mainly because most of our time was taken up with that. Battle. We now have 12 extra queen bees. We have an ample supply of honey. And we picked up plenty of fine wood. So we'll sort this stuff out so that we can find it when we need it. Well, the mead's cold, the hearth is warm. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim. Y'all have a good one.